And recording. So I'm going through the journal here and trying to find requests that I may have missed. And there's a couple. And by a couple, I mean a lot. um, I had a request to do a reaction to Watain. I think it's Watain. They didn't ask for a specific song, so I just did a quick YouTube search, and I found a couple that seemed interesting. There's a live version here of The Wild Hunt from 2014, and I enjoy doing live reactions, so I think that's probably the one to do. Live recordings. Assuming from the name that this is probably like death metal, which I haven't listened to in a while, so I'm curious. About 7 minutes. Just jump right in. That seems like a good a place as any to stop. Oh, well, rewind it a little bit. Yeah, this isn't exactly what I was expecting, but I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Like, the sort of trance that it's putting me in, the sort of slow, melodic wall of sound that it's giving me. This is a style that I enjoy a lot. Like, as much as I like hearing fast paced stuff and like double bass and just like 180 BPMs and that kind of stuff, when you're able to strip it down a little bit and slow it down and get you into that kind of groove with a doom and menacing kind of sound to it. Like, if you've been watching my videos, you know this is my shit. Like, I like this so much. Uh, this is the kind of thing where, like, I can be in any kind of scenario and I'll listen to this. Like, I could be cleaning around the house and I'd want to put this on. I could be going to the gym and I'd want to listen to this. I could be doing a warehouse gig at work and I'd want to listen to this. Like, this is it's just so good. Uh, the voice, I can't hear too much of what he's doing and what he's saying. Like, I hear a little bit of the sort of whisper kind of thing, but I have no idea what he's saying. I can only assume based off the name of both the band and the song and then the presentation that it's something dark and evil. Which, by the way, they have great use of the fog machine here. Like, this is a kind of concert I'd want to go to. I have more, but I'm just going to get back into this. I didn't want to pause it again until the end, but this little piece here, the little melody that the guitar is playing is reminding me so much of This Is the End by The Doors. Like, it's not exactly it, but it's reminiscent enough where it's like hitting that lizard part of my brain, where like it feels like it could be like a slight homage, or like they're trying to hit the same kind of feeling as that. And then I know at the beginning I said death metal. This is obviously black metal. And I'm enjoying this so much. Just wanted to mention The Doors. was nice. That was nice. So I think the only thing I can compare this to right now of things that I've been listening to recently is Demo Borgia, but they have more of a bit of an orchestral sound to them, and then they go faster. This was very deliberate, and the tempo, it was down tempo enough where it put me in a mood. It put me in a certain vibe where like this whole thing, like I didn't want it to stop. Like this was just so good. It hit all the notes of things I'd like. It had a groove to it. It was dreamlike. It had melodic guitar work. It was heavy. It was dark. It almost had kind of like a chanty druid kind of vibe and feel to it as well. Not necessarily in the attack, but like I can imagine like people in cloaks like in the background like singing along to this. And like from a presentation aspect, the smoke, the fire, this was so good. I think I've heard of this band before. The name sounds so familiar, but I've never heard anything by them before. And I don't know why I never like explored them. I've been stuck in my mainstream metal band kind of like area for too long, and then like just depending on where I'm working or who I'm dating or what I'm doing in life, I tend to like tunnel vision myself into things and not explore as much as I want to, and I feel like so left out. Like this is 6 years ago, this concert, but this song is probably from way before then. So like I've been missing out for so many years. And I think I said this during the type O negative reaction that I did. Like this sound is like what I've always had in my head. Like this is the kind of music I want to play. This is the kind of music I enjoy listening to so much. But it's hard finding people who share that viewpoint and want to play this type of music. Ah, it's so good. I'm starting to get repetitive. All I'm gonna say as an ending to this is that I've enjoyed this so much, and I just picked a song at random that I want to hear more. I definitely want to hear more. And oh man. Give me some suggestions of how to continue. Are all the songs kind of like emotional like this? Do they have this sort of slant and feel to them, or do they also do faster paced songs? Do they do more growling, or is this their sound? Because any of those answers is completely fine with me, because this was very very good, and I'm a little overwhelmed with just how much I enjoyed this.